Alright guys, we are at Fort Negley, Nashville, Tennessee. It is a star fort. Not really show you on that map, but it is indeed a star fort. Constructed in 1862. Blah, blah, blah. And we got about an hour to walk around here. About an hour. It's the entrance. And the walls, and this is just pulling in. The walls go all the way around. We're not even at the star fort yet. The jankiness goes all the way down out to the street. Way down, way down, way down. And like I said, that's the entrance. This is the plaque of knowledge. And the wall on the other side also goes way down and all the way around the property. Right there. All janky. All jankified, goes all the way down, all the way around, down the street, a little opening there, but it continues, keeps going all the way around the whole property. See it? Keeps going. This is the visitor center. I have no comment on this building. It looks pretty janky to me, but I'm not sure. No comment on the visitor center. But let's take a look around, guys. It is almost 4 o'clock. The visitor center is actually closing right now. But I called ahead and they told me that I could walk around until sun goes down, which is about 5:15 this time of year. So, 1862. Constructed by 2,700 slaves, according to the narrative. You heard me right. 2,700 slaves. Slaves. Take a closer look. Let me get a picture. Let's get a picture. I gotta back way up. Sorry, guys. All right, sorry guys, I had to take some pictures. But here we go. 2,700 slaves. It's pretty good work right here around this arch for slaves. Really? If you believe that, I'm not sure what to tell you. This is the column on the right. Pretty effed up. Pretty effed up. So these slaves were carving these crown molding details around the top here, apparently. Right? Because if you're going to fight a battle in the Civil War, it better have crown molding detail. Give me a break. Sorry. Give me a freaking break. This is nuts. And like I said, guys, it is a star fort, and we are going to see what we can find here before it gets too dark. I don't really know what to say. I don't know that they could have come up with a more ridiculous narrative. They followed that ridiculous narrative with, it was later on used from a gathering place for the KKK. My God. Just stop it. Just stop it. My God. And all right, guys, we're gonna roll in here, see what we can find. I mean, apparently this was all quarried from around the area. All of this gathered, brought here, and constructed by 2,700 slaves. Absolutely ridiculous. But let's go take a look, guys. I don't know what these chunks are, but they're either falling down or something. And here we go. This is, like I said multiple times, it is a starport, so. A little shaky when I zoom in that much. It's got like a double star to it, actually. And I will try and include an aerial shot of this from the internet so you get a better idea. Oh, let's go look at this little sitting area here. I don't know what these little things are. Yeah, I'm not sure what these are supposed to be. Seating, apparently. And I'll just get these real quick. You can pause and read them if you like. It's so funny. Unbelievable. So we've got little knee walls here. I don't really know what a wall 18 inches high is necessarily defending from. Hamsters? I mean, someone fill me in on how this wall is helping fight a war. Okay? Look at this, like it's barely off the ground. But they threw it here, right? Why not? Another little feature over here. I don't know what this is. They threw it in though. It's needed for defense. It's so funny. All right, this is the back side of the entrance. And let's get going, guys. Getting a little windy, as you can see. But we'll do the best we can. We're gonna just try and walk all the way around it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm allowed and where I'm not, but this says something on it. It's a goner. There's this little perimeter here, right here. It's about 6 inches off the ground. They threw it in though for defense. And they also, while they were at it, they set up a drainage system. Because you definitely are not fighting any kind of a conflict without a drainage system. We all know that. So let's get serious. I'm not sure what this says, but I got a feeling we'll be able to see it better, maybe on the screen, or maybe do a little research and it will tell us what that says. It's really hard to read. Let's just start walking the perimeter. I don't want to get too crazy walking on these lawns yet because there's probably a lot to walk. They're doing a little maintenance here, tree maintenance. Our little 18-inch defensive wall here on the right, stopping all the hamsters from getting in. Look at that little wall, it goes all the way around, doing nothing. It's not doing anything, that little wall. Yeah, it's really windy, guys. But yeah, here you go. This is one of the sides of the Star Fort, I think, or this might just be the perimeter around the Star Fort. It just looks like, it looks natural now, but obviously destroyed structure. It looks like I can start to see some points of the Star Fort up there, especially right there. So let's just keep going here. Yeah, I don't know what this little wall is doing here. This one's about 6 inches off the ground. This one here is about 18 inches off the ground, and it just keeps going all the way around. It's not stopping me. It's below my knee, so hysterical. So a couple disclaimers. It's pretty windy, but it seems like my new phone might have a feature on it that stops the wind. I'm hoping, because it's pretty windy. I don't know if I can go up there or not. I probably can't. But who knows? We might sneak up there. Some points on the Star Fort. Meltolithic block right there. Another point right there. So let's keep going, guys. Yeah, this whole, oh, it says stay off the stonework. They call it stonework. It ought to say stay off the brickwork. But yeah, this is all X-factored, structured nonsense down here. Been through a cataclysm. This is structure. Just stop it. Just stop it. You know it is. A lot of cool stuff in Nashville. Like I've been saying in the last couple videos here, I haven't posted them yet, but gonna be spending some time in Nashville. So I'm gonna see what I can get. The Parthenon is on my list. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it is pretty cool. Look it up. Nashville surrendered. 1862. Looks like a walkway up there. And really, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe I've ever been to a Star Fort yet. This is my first Star Fort experience. We'll see how it goes. What do we got right here? I think we're gonna cross the line here, guys. What's this doing here? Who put that there? All right, there's no one around. Let's go. Oh, I gotta pass the trestle a little bit. What is this doing here? Anybody know? Who put that there? Who put that red brick there? Johnny Applebrick? Is that who did it? RMFB always shows up to the party. You know how it goes. Yeah, check out the Parthenon, guys. Look it up. I'm going to be going there at some point in the very near future. And I cannot wait to check that out. But the Tennessee State Capitol, the Hermitage building, I believe, there's a lot of crazy stuff here. A lot of nonsense narrative here. A lot of BS here. A lot, like an overwhelming amount. When I looked this place up before I came here, I mean, I was like rolling on the floor laughing. 2,700 slaves. Yeah. Complete with a complete drainage system here. Here we go. And we have walked by a whole bunch of these. I just haven't got them yet. Complete with a drainage system. You know how they do it? Yeah. If I remember correctly, it said something about, look at this, definitely goes under. It said something about 2,700 slaves constructing it, and I do believe it said that about a quarter of them died from unsanitary conditions. I think it said something about they were sleeping on the ground, supposedly. More drainage. The drainage is like every 30 feet I see one of these. Yeah, it definitely goes down. Definitely goes down. Just trying to get different angles for you guys. It does look like there's some kind of observation deck up there. So we'll definitely be checking that out. Pretty massive. Pretty massive. Oh, I see some quarry marks. Oh, damn. Nice. A little feather and wedge action. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pause this and maybe come around the bend here over yonder and pick it back up. All right, we're a little bit further up. I just want to get some more angles of this. There's one of the points of the Star Fort right there. And it's definitely multiple tiers. Multiple tiers that I can see. A little destruction. A lot of destruction. Oh, and it goes up right here. Another point. Yeah, I will definitely include an aerial shot of this from satellite so you can see. But pretty cool. All right, guys, we're gonna pause. Go a little further. All right, guys. Those little sawhorse A-frame barricades are missing right here. So we're gonna sneak up and we're gonna check out that corner. Let's go. I'm gonna keep apologizing about the wind. I can't even stand watching my own videos when it's windy, so at this. This is most definitely one of the points. Pretty nice work for slaves. Pretty nice. Definitely one of the points right here. And we don't really want to follow that loop. We're going to scale across the side here, guys. Let's just walk along the edge. Right? You know how we do it. Hell yeah. Freaking cool. I wish I could take one of these blocks home with me. Wow, there's a big fallout right here. Look. Yeah, definitely that's one of the points we were just at. Definitely a big fell down right here. Look, I could probably get up here, but we don't need to. Whoa. Look at this, guys. This piece is about falling out. Oh, oops. It's all right. Look at this big pile of destruction. Now it just fits in. Yeah, and this is one of the tiers here. It's hard for me to stand here. Yeah, and it goes way down. It goes way down. So let's keep going. I have another issue here where I'm kind of gonna run out of, my phone doesn't have the greatest charge right now. We're definitely not supposed to be up here, but we're gonna try and get up here. Okay, climbing up. Oh yeah, look. There's a little room right here. There's a whole bunch of rooms. Look, look. Whoop. Look. There's a room here. Bunch of destruction. There's a wall there. And there's room after room after room. Look, a whole bunch of rooms here. So, all right, guys, let's go look real quick. Look at this crazy freaking wall. Oh, nice work, slaves. Look at this. How'd they do that in 1862? Look, guys. Yeah, we're gonna hunker down because we're not supposed to definitely be here. Wow, look, this wall's about right here. Is maybe 3 feet thick. And there's just a bunch of rooms here, guys. Look. Look. All destruction. Crazy. We'll try sneaking in a little further. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go much further. These are all thorns. But yeah, check it out. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit over there. See him? I'm disturbing the briar rabbit, whatever he was. But yeah, we're definitely up in these rooms here. We gotta look over here. Looking down. That's the oval you're supposed to walk on right there. Right down there. With the plaques of knowledge. So we snuck up in here. We're up amongst all the ruins. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here before we get in trouble. Get back. A lot of holes. There sure is a lot of holes here. Alright, let's get back before we get in trouble. Get out of here. Look. RMFB. RMFB. Crazy. What's that doing there? Oh, here's some more. Here's some more. Look. Look. What's this doing here? Why is this here? I don't see any brick around here anywhere. So, all right, guys, let's get out of here before we get in trouble. I would like to go up another tier. See if we can sneak up here. Try and get up here. Hold on. Oh. Ow. 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 A lot of thorns. All right, guys, we're up here. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, look, we're way up on it. Look, we're up on it. There's the edge. We're only about 10 feet up. But you can see all the destruction right here. It's all falling out. And look at there's some holes here. You can see how thick it is. Yeah, it's about 3 feet thick. And all right, let's sneak in over this way. Let's go this way, guys. Okay, here we go. We're up in here. We're up in here. This is the Metro Nashville area out there. Doing a lot of construction. And all right, we're almost to a spot where we're allowed to be. I think on the other side of that A-frame we're allowed to be. Look. Wow, cool. Look over there. Look at the holes or the windows or whatever these things are supposed to be. Cool. We're just gonna look down real quick. Look at all the destruction. Look at this. Definitely walls here. It looks to me like these are steps right here going down into a pit. But we gotta get out of here. Let's get over to the other side of this A-frame, because I won't be able to take any videos if I get kicked out. All right, cool. But yeah, we're up in here. Look, it's this big wooden railroad looking tie thing too. Look. Cool. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Okay. All right, I think we're allowed to be here. Insane, guys. Look at this freaking nonsensical wall. Look at it. What is this? I don't see any chisel marks or quarry marks. I don't see any feather and wedge, except for that it goes a couple blocks down below. Wow, look. All right, so we're down here. Right down over here. There's like a pit here. And definitely stairs that go down right there. We'll go look at that in a second. Let's go look at the Nashville skyline. Okay, there we go. Downtown. Geez, guys, I don't even know which way to go. I really don't. We're gonna come back to that, I'm sorry. Let's go check out this pillars here and the stairs that go down. And there's a plaque of knowledge over here. I sure hope my phone can keep up. Look at this. Look at these stairs going down. Look at this. Look at these stairs going down. Wow, it's all blocked off. Blocked off. Wow. Look at this header. Wow, cool. Very cool. Wow. Very, very cool. All right, let's get back, take another look at it. Look at the stairs. Why would you need to construct fancy stairs like this? You can't just run down the hill in times of war? I mean, really? Look at these columns. Look how nice they are. Jeez. But we got to keep moving, guys. We're going to go check out the skyline of Nashville here in a second. And there is some kind of faded away plaque o knowledge here. Take a picture of that. Okay, here's the star fort that we're at right here. Look at it. See it? There's a star over here, and there's a star over here. And I'm not sure where we are right now, but we gotta keep moving. Look at the stairs. Whoa. Look at these stairs. Wow, let's go up these stairs. All right, we're at the top of the stairs, and now we're looking down into that pit that we were sneaking around in. Right here, there's a bunch of rooms here. Yeah, there's a bunch of rooms. Seems to me like it had a purpose other than defensive purposes, but I know to me star forts are pretty sussy, and I don't really have much comment on them, but they're definitely pretty sussy. So let's keep moving. There's all these corridors in here. We're within the star fort now. We're in the middle of it, I believe. And I guess you can go that way, but it's barricaded off, and we want to go look at the skyline anyhow. So you can see right here, there's some destruction here. It's falling out, giving way. Go check out this point right here. Oh, falling everywhere. I'm falling everywhere. Yeah, there's a point right here. This is definitely one of the points. I'm not sure where we are, but somewhere in the middle. And it just keeps going down there. So, all right, guys, let's go back around over to here. Check out the skyline. And I think we might be at the halfway point or something. Crazy. Stairs over there. Just a set of stairs. Screw it. Stairs going up. Stairs going down. These are 3-sided stairs with the 2 massive columns. Did some good work. Very nice unskilled labor right there. Yeah, I think it even said pickaxes and shovels, if I remember correctly. But we got a little knee-high wall here. This is possibly another point right here. Right here, this little knee wall could be a little point right here. I bet it is. But again, a wall that's 20 inches high is not stopping very much defensively. So we're gonna sneak back over here, go up here, and we're gonna walk out to this corner. Yeah, this is one of the star points right here. Look at, definitely one of the points right here. Look, right here. Awesome. That is so cool. Without a doubt, one of the points. Exact point right here. Right there. That's where they meet. Really cool. So, all right, let's keep going. Let's check out this. This is the skyline here. This is Nashville right here. Nashville, Tennessee. And a couple of pyramids. I found a pretty awesome pyramid yesterday in the Calvary Cemetery. That is yet to be released, but I'll get it out. Look at these pyramids. Crazy. But all right, guys, let's keep going. We don't want to run out of battery. Here's another point right here. This is definitely another point right here. This is definitely one of the points right there. Wow, walking around right on the star points. Let's go out to this point. Oh, what do we got here? Damn it. How did that get there? What is this doing here? I wish I could take it. What's that doing here? You guys see any brick anywhere? Oh man, we're definitely, this is one of the points right here. Is another point. So you have a bigger point right here. Cool. And what do we got, guys? What do we got out here on the point? Look. Look. What are these doing here? What are these doing here? Right here on the point. Literally, guys, look. This is the point right here. Look. We're going to stand right on it. Look at it. This is the point right here. Literally. We're stand right. We are right on the edge of this point. Look. Freaking cool. All right, so that's the big point. And obviously we find RMFBs everywhere. They're everywhere, guys. I'm just not pointing them out. They're everywhere. Yes, they sure are. And that's the big point, and within the point is here's the smaller point, which you can probably see on the satellite image right here, where it V's out right here. And you get the big wall up there. All meltolithic block. Saw some quarry lines. There's a few nonsensical quarry lines, it looks like, from here. So, all right, guys, we're gonna keep following this out. I might actually pause it. I don't know how much battery life I got. Let's just keep going. If the video ends, the video ends. I don't know what to say. Look at these big grooves here. They're all through it. They're all through it. And they're keep going too. So, very cool. Yeah, just a wasteland. Right here, where it has the inner point and the outer point, you're talking 12 feet, 10, 12 feet, closer to 12 feet in between these two here. These pyramids are really cool. So let's keep going. Okay, here's an inner point here. This is one of the inner points right here, right this exact spot. Yep. Got a little pockmark action right here. What caused all that? Is that chisel marks? Huh? Oh man, look. Unreal. Unreal. Let's go out to this point. And again, we're out at one of the points right here. This is definitely another one of the points right there. That right there, that's the point. That's the outer point. This is the inner point. Yeah, we're just walking around the perimeter of this. Look, there it goes. Crazy. All right, let's go. I really wish. Oh, what do we got here? What is this? They feel like styrofoam. They're very, very light. And they are everywhere. They're everywhere. Look, guys. All mixed in. All mixed in. Look at this. Look at this. Look, they're everywhere. Insanity. All right, let's get out of here. Okay. All right. Another huge column here. Fort Negley is a sensitive and fragile historic site. Yeah. Look, this column is very pointy right here. Right here. Really sharp angle. Very nice work. Got some more of that. These pock marks here. And a lot of marks on here. A lot of funky looking marks. but not on all of them, only on some, which is nonsense in itself. But that's the perimeter. There's another point down there. Right there, I can see how sharp it is. Right there. But we're gonna walk through the middle of it and see what we can find. Look at this column. This is another side of that column. Very pointy. Right here, it's got these weird marks. Look at these marks. Huh. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's go. Apparently they came up through here and they paved this with asphalt. No comment. Okay, we're like up in the middle here. I think we're somewhere in the middle. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of points here. Oh, and it goes back down over here. Another set of stairs. There's more stairs right here. Right here. Right here. And yeah, there's more corners and points here. Let's go walk over here. Here's that platform we were looking at. If the wind is that annoying, please just mute it. I don't know what to say. And now I'm feeling raindrops. Yeah, this place is crazy. Just ruins all around, everywhere. There's some of the inner points right there of the star. And another point right there, that's an outward point. Pretty freaking cool. All right, let's keep going. We got some people over there. We're gonna skip them. Jump over to this wall. Try and get a view up over. There we go. Wow. This goes all down here. There's some more stairs. Look at all this nonsense. What is all this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, look at this. This is the opposite as the other side where the stairs go down into all the rooms. The stair, it goes up right here. Up, some stairs. Unreal. These ones go down. Down and in. Three-sided stairs again. Look, three-sided stairs here with your crazy columns. This one you can see through, it goes all the way through. Look, there's another entrance way back there, and it goes straight through. We don't want to go through there. There's these like temporary like lolly columns holding it up, and we don't want to risk it. But we'll definitely go up right here, these stairs. Check out these stairs. So we're on the other side, guys, from the other stairs. And there'll be more rooms in here. Yep, here we go. Rooms. We'll walk along the top here. And there's another tier down there. There's more wood down there. There's just all structure, guys. There's timbers down there. They're more like ties, railroad ties, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're standing right over that opening where the temporary column is. You can see some of the columns have fallen down right here. And there's another pit right here, another three-sided stairs right here that goes out and into that and down to the next tier. This is crazy. Look, where there's probably more rooms down over there. Unreal. But yeah, we didn't want to go through this tunnel. We'll stand right on the edge right here. This rock is wobbling, but we're gonna stand on it. And we're maybe 12 feet up. But you can see the temporary columns that were falling down right there. Right there. So, all right guys, let's go. Let's see what else we can find here. And this might have to be another return trip here. Look at this. You can definitely get into this room. But we saw enough on the other side. Down over there, you can see more windows. More of those windows over there, see? Crazy. Crazy. There's one in here in this room. There's definitely a lot missing. I definitely get the feeling that there's a lot missing, obviously. And all right, we're gonna head back up that way. But I'm actually gonna stop it and restart. I'll see you guys in a second. All right guys, we're back. It's starting to sprinkle out. And we're still just, looking around. A lot of these grooves here. Can you see it? A lot of these random grooves, another one here. But we left off right here. We're gonna go out in this little lookout here. See what we can see. Probably just a view of Nashville. Yep. Pretty good vantage point of the structure. Down here too. Down in here. And just look at over here. That's where all those rooms were and those steps that went up and down. And there's definitely a point right here. Yep, there's another point out there of the Star Fort. Really cool. So let's keep going. I think we're making some headway here towards the end. I'm gonna sneak over here. So obviously they constructed this crappy wooden ramp. Garbage from Home Depot. But yeah, this wall here is about, 3 feet high. About 3 feet. This wraps around. Oh, those rooms keep going over there. See if we can get over there and look. Oh boy. Oh yeah, look at these rooms. Lots of points of this Star Fort. Right there. There's another one up there. Like a secondary, like concentric stars. And we're gonna stand right on the edge of this one. This one's up pretty high. This one's up, 15 feet. But that's a point right there. It's one of the points, for sure. And it's just all tiers, guys. Multiple tiers and star points. Star point. Star point. Unbelievable. And then a bunch, here's another section of those rooms and all these ruins here. Just total ruins. How did this happen in 160 years? with the pieces it was constructed from. We're gonna jump down right here. Go around this way. Oh. Crazy. take it down. Go around this way. Yep, these are all just overgrown. These are those rooms. Tiers up over to here. There's a higher level of rooms over here. There's no way they did this. Give me a break. I mean, you got to be... I don't even know what to say. I have no comment. Look at these ruins. Can't seriously think they did this in 5 months. They did this in 5 months, including the quarrying and the constructing and all of it. There's a skyline in the background. Get some ruins in the foreground and a modern skyline in the background. There you go. Yep. So, all right, we're gonna keep going. We've found many, many, many RMFBs. As you know, I knew I would find them. You can see anything here constructed of red brick. Why is there so many bricks everywhere? Look at it, these are all points of the star. There's another point right there. And that's just another tier up there. It's fallen down there. Another point to the star right behind, or right over by that tree there. And we're walking through these tunnels and passageways, and there's another set of stairs. We'll go up them real quick. Crazy. All right, let's go. Piles of rubble everywhere. Here's another three-sided set of stairs with the huge columns on the side. What's this, the third, fourth set of these? I don't know. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Huge meltolithic blocks and columns. And this was collapsed, but it probably went through all 2 and 3 and 4 tiers straight down like the other one did, for sure. Crazy. Another set of stairs. Unreal. 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 Look at these stairs up to the ruins, or come down to this end of the ruins. It's just destroyed. Look at this. It's even kind of it's even pointy right here. That is less than 90 degrees. It's not a 90-degree angle. Freaking crazy, guys. There's another star point right there. Right there. And we're gonna keep going. It's a race against the battery. It's a race against the battery. And you can get right into all those rooms again, just like we were on the other side. Stairs. Fucking crazy columns. Three-sided stairs. Unreal. All right, let's go. And this is just more star points over here. Another point right here. Freaking cool. Look at this thing. Can you see it? Now there's a lot of stuff growing on it. It's a point, right? It's right here. See it? Literally. This is the point right here. My boot right on the end of it. Crazy. All right. Another star point over there. We're pretty much walking around with the pyramid in the background. We're pretty much walking around the perimeter of the star, which is really freaking cool. A hole there. Where's that go? And from here to here, the section we're walking on is about 12 feet wide. And I think we're coming up to maybe to the end. We don't need to go down to that start point. We've been to enough points. There's another there's a point right here. It's collapsed. That was absolutely a point. No doubt. And it wraps around up there. Big column right there. We're gonna go check that out. Here's an inner point right here. An inner point. Got some more RMFB, to nobody's surprise. Now this is an inner point right here. Right here. Oh, and there just happens to be a hole here where it's either drilled or something evaporated, such as a pipe or steel. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Another point right here, right there. But we're gonna keep going. There's another point right here, right there. Let's see how sharp it is. But we're gonna keep this train rolling. We've been out to enough points. Wild. All right, we'll check this one out real quick. Yeah, look at this with the pyramid in the background. There's an inner point, well, not an inner point, but right here, right there. It's literally the point right there. And the bigger part of it is out there. It's right there, right there, right there. Right, that rock right there. And you get the pyramids in the background. Crazy. See if we can get this point in those pyramids in the picture. Okay, let's keep going. What are these doing here? Huh? Why are those there? All right, you get this big column here. This is one of those real sharp ones again. Really, really sharp right here. Really sharp. See it? Right here. Cool. Yep. It's about 8-10 feet tall. Get another point out yonder, right there. We can't get them all though, guys. We can't get them all. We can't get them all. Here's another corner, right here, right here. Oh, let's keep going. Keep going on the inside. Whatever these marks are. Either way, it's nonsense. Say whatever you want. BS. Okay, now we're up in the middle of it. And I think, pretty sure, ow, I got all these, ow, things stuck to me. Goes down right here, more stairs. Guys, this place is mind-blowing construction. And there is, let me calculate the odds, a 0% chance. Okay, that's that deck we were standing on. I'm gonna give it a 0% chance, okay? That this was built by slaves and the narrative's anywhere near correct. It is all BS. I think we might have come up this way. Did we come up this way? I'm getting lost. I don't remember. Let's go over here. I think we were already here. I don't know. I think we came up this side. I can't remember. We'll walk the wall. We'll walk the Star Fort wall. Here we go. And we're only about 8 feet up here, but still pretty cool. How many people can say they walked a Star Fort wall? Huh? Check that off the bucket list. Oh. We'll check walking a Star Fort wall off of my bucket list. Point right here. We might have already stood here. I don't remember. Here's the top of that column. Very, very sharp triangle. Very pointy on this side. Yep. I don't even know why one would need to construct that for any reason, but I don't know who that's. That's a lot of work, guys. That's a lot of work to construct that. And it's not doing anything other than sitting there looking pretty. So I don't know. I'm getting lost, guys. I really am. I think we want to go this way. I'll pause it. I'll pause it till I figure out what the hell's going on. All right, guys. I'm making my way back to that perimeter oval. There's one of those columns we were looking at. But I just wanted to get this. We're walking this gravel pathway here, which is also lined on both sides with this. I mean, both sides. Both sides. So, as you were skipping along during the war, you had a nice little edging here on both sides. It's here. It's on this side too. And all we're doing is walking down this path. There's holes everywhere and total nonsense everywhere. Everywhere. A little RMFB. And we're gonna get down to this oval and probably head back to the vehicle. Here's one of the points right here. You can see it right here. Really cool. We might have been standing up on that. I don't really know. There's another point right here. Right over here. And we're gonna go walk right by that one. It looks like it's peeling up on the top there. What's going on there? Crazy. But all right, guys, we're gonna keep walking our our walkway with the edging here. Look at here is a better shot of it. Here's a better shot. Look at this stuff. It's only 6-8 inches off the ground. Whoops, zoomed out. It's only 6 or 8 inches off the ground, but it's still here nonetheless. Pretty stupid and unnecessary. And there's a lot of extra work to get from this circle on the outside just to get to the middle, again, for defensive purposes, as if they had all this extra time and material to border this walkway. A couple more points right here, 2 more points. All right, and I think we got a lot of it in, guys. I got a lot of video here. Okay, there's the flag. So we've come full circle here, I think. And yeah, Fort Negley, guys. Glad I was able to get over here. Whatever this is just a boulder, right? Doubtful. And there's some kind of janky, melty looking block right here too. Look at this thing. Oh, I can move it. Oh, look. Look at this block. Wish I could put that in my back pocket. But there's no room in my back pocket because it's already got red bricks in it. Little Fort Negley red brick souvenirs. And, oh, the drainage system. Look at this. Look at this. Thank God. Thank God, guys, you set up a drainage system. I mean, I absolutely refuse to fight in a war. I will not defend myself unless there's a drainage system. Let's just put it that way. We're way out here in the edge, and there's more destruction down here. This looks like this looks like stairs to me. This looks like stairs. Get a picture. Yeah, this looks like stairs going down, or it was stairs. Destroyed. And yeah, I'm not sure what orientation, where we are on this fort. Like what, I don't know if we're on the north, south, east, or west side of it, but we're gonna keep walking, guys. And I might say a little bit here at the end, but there's the flag. And I do believe we've come full circle. And I think we got in there pretty good. We got down and dirty. And I'll make a little outro video on the way out. So right now, I got someone walking behind me. But we're gonna do our best. Get a little souvenir action here. We're gonna get rid of these medium-sized ones that we've been lugging around. And we're gonna try and take one of these Foleys right here. This one right here. We're gonna take it and see if it fits in my pocket. And I don't know that it does. Hold on, guys. It did not fit in my pocket. I somehow managed to get it in my belt. So there's that. All right, we got a couple souvenirs. See if we can get back with this stuff. All right, we probably got enough battery life to finish this off. There's some points of the Star Fort. We're almost wrapped around all the way to the end here. And some more of the drainage system. Definitely all blocked out. There's nothing natural about that. And these sections over here, I'm assuming this is part of it. This is destroyed down here. Like, what? What is this? What is this? This is all part of it. Yeah, it is. It sure is. Wow, it's all effed up. This is all part of it. This is all destroyed. Wow. 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 Look at this piece hanging up and over. And then look at all this. What is this? What is all this? Wild, guys. Definitely structure. Same kind of stuff we find out in the woods that they're going to tell you is natural. It is not. It is not. Little brickage. That's a stamper, man. That is a stamper. And I'll be back, guys. All right, we're at the very, very end here. Right at the beginning, right at that flag. And I mean, I don't even know what to say. This is all part of it. This here, that thing on top, that's a tree laying on the side. But underneath it is destroyed structure, like this thing right here. Like, are you serious? Really? What? What happened to this thing? Wow. Super duper crazy. Super duper crazy. And look, there's holes in it. Look, look guys. Look, I can't see it on my phone. It's right. Look, look, there's holes in it. Right there. In the natural section, right? Yeah, right. This is all X-factored. This right here, this is a tree destroyed on top, but underneath it, that's all structure. Give me a break. In fact, like I said, it kind of looks like, look at it right here, where it comes out right here and goes over and back in. This is all part of it. This is all part, it looks like a star right there. Look at it, right here. Yeah, it does. Wow, super crazy, guys. I'm so glad I was able to get over here. Wow, just destroyed, man. Unreal. Unreal. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. There's the back side of the entrance, the columns and stuff, the archways. And we are gonna see what else we can find here in Nashville. We ain't gonna stop. I'll see you guys in the next one.